Now, in this video, we are going to take up one more problem on projections of lines, problem number 67. And it is read as, a point capital P is 40 mm above HP and 20 mm in front of VP. Another point Q is 20 mm above HP and 50 mm in front of VP. The top view of the line capital PQ is inclined at 30 degrees to XY line. Draw its projections. So, how to solve this problem by using the AutoCAD software? So here, first to solve this problem or to draw by using AutoCAD software, first we go to AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. So first command is limits. Enter, specify lower left corner 0, 0, upper right corner 297, 210 and enter. Then zoom all. Now we will go for line command. So first select some arbitrary point on lower left corner of your screen and click on first button of the mouse and drag the mouse towards the right side. Take some distance and click on the first button of the mouse. Again you take the cursor to the top side, take some distance and click on first button of the mouse and then press enter key. Then go to offset, take the distance as 297, enter, select object to offset. You select this vertical line and offset to the left side, and again by default exit, come out, again go to offset, take the distance as 210, select this horizontal line and offset to the top side, then exit, then go to zoom, extends and zoom 0.6x, then go to fillet between this vertical line and this horizontal line, similarly between this horizontal and this vertical, similarly from this vertical and this horizontal. Now once you do that, then go to zoom window and take near to the screen and go to layer, create the new layers, click on new, type the layer by name XY, enter, click on new, type the layer by name front view FV, enter, click on new, type the layer by name top view TV and click the new layer, again type the layer by name true length TL and click on new, type the layer by name locus and then press enter key. Now we need to change the line types, line weights. So here layer 0 will contain projector lines. So the line weight of this is 0.05 and say OK. Then the layer XY will going to have the line weight as 0.13. Click on 0.13. OK. Front view, the line weight will going to be 0.5. You take 0.5. OK. And the top view also should have the line weight as 0.5. OK. And then the true length line weight will going to be 0.3x. And the locus line will going to have 0.05 and say OK. Then you come to the line type of locus. You click on the continuous under the locus area. So by default you will have only one line type. Now we want to load this. So you just go to load, select the cursor here and type D dash dot and say OK. And make that line type as current line type. You just click on select the dash dot in select line type and click on OK. So the dash dot line is changed. Then you come to true length color, true length layer color and go to index color 30 and say OK. Then the top view should have the red color. OK. And the front view should have magenta color. You just click on this and say OK. And then finally you close this. Now we are going to create this drawing. So first you draw the XY line and offset 40 and 20 on top and bottom side. So first you go to line, select some arbitrary point and draw a horizontal line of any distance. Select offset, take the distance as 40. So you select this horizontal line, offset to the top side. Again go to offset, take the distance as 20. select this line and take it to the bottom side, then go to line, type nearest point on this and draw perpendicular to this. So you're going to get this line, go to fillet, this vertical and this horizontal, between this vertical and this horizontal. Once you do that, now you come down to 20 and 50. So go to offset, take the distance as 20, select this horizontal line and offset to the top side. Then go to offset, take the distance as 50, select again this horizontal line and offset to the bottom side. Once you do that, so you got these two lines now. Now from here you take 30 degrees, but the distance is not given, so that it is going to cut the locus of Q in the top view. So he has given the top view of a line capital PQ is inclined at 30 degrees to XY line. That means he has given the top view line. So to do that, so go to line, take INT of this and you give at the rate, I will take some distance 100 less than minus 30 because it is clockwise. Once you do that, so the top view line will cut the locus here. So you got the top view. Now once you get the top view, now you're going to get the locus in the front view because you are already having a locus. So go to line, take INT of this and take perpendicular to this. So you're going to get the front view now. So take INT of this. So now we have the top view and also the front view. You got this. Once you get this, now you draw an arc and then you project to this. So you're going to get the true length here. Similarly, you draw an arc from Q, make it horizontal and then project to the locus of Q in the front view. So you're going to get both Q1 dash and Q2. So to do that, so first I will go to circle, take INT of this and take intersection point of this. So once you get this, then go to trim between this line and this line. You make it parallel, object to trim and object to trim, and then go to erase this line, then go to fillet between this line and this line. Now we got line, INT of this and take perpendicular to this and then draw intersection point of this. Now we got the front view true length, and similarly you go to intersection point of this and take the top view now. So to a front view now. So take this and go to trim, select between this line and this line. So you just trim this portion and then go to erase this arc, then go to fillet between these two, then go to line. So you make it parallel now. Go to intersection point, take perpendicular to this and take INT of this. Once you get this, then go to break this line till here, and now you break this line till here. Similarly, you break this line from here on this side, and also you break this line on this side, and you break this till here, and now you break this till here. Now once you do that, so now we have the solution. So now we need to change the locus and all. Go to select between these two and change this layer to locus layer and change the line type also. So 10. So once you do that, now we go to select between these two. So these two are the layers which are going to have true length. So you come down to line weight display on. So escape. So you just click on this, go to layer, make that layer as front view. Then you click on this line, click on this layer, go to this and you make it as top view and escape. Then click on this, go to layer, make that layer as XY. So once you do that, now we have changed everything. Now we need to go for DDIM. So go to modify, go to primary unit, make it as 0, and then go to text, take the text height as 3, then text alignment, align with the dimension line, then text placement, vertical, you become above, and then offset from the dimension line as 2, and then come down to symbols and arrows, take the arrow size as 3, and then go to lines, take the offset from the origin as 2, and say OK and say close. Now we need to go for dimension. So you take intersection point of this and take int of this. So you're going to get 20. Then again int of this and take int of this. So you're going to get 40. And then go to nearest point on this and perpendicular to this. You're going to get 20. Go to nearest, dim, go to nearest on this and take perpendicular to this now. So you're going to get 50. Then you go to angular, select between this line and this line. You're going to get 30 degrees. Then you just go to exit, switch off the ortho mode, go to leader, nearest on this, take this tangentially to this arc, annotation optional. Then go to leader, take nearest on this, go to tangentially to this arc, annotation optional. Then switch on the leader, go to leader, take nearest point on this, switch on the ortho mode, annotation optional. Then go to leader, nearest on this and take it on this side, nearest optional. Then go to explode this line and this line and this line and this line. Then go to leader, nearest, and you select this and project this here, option none. Then go to explode on this, then go to erase these two, erase this and erase this. Now we need to complete this. Once you do that, now we need to go for PQ and all those things which you need to refer. So to do that, so go to dtext. Here you mark 3 and type X and then VP and then HP. Then here you mark this as capital P and this as capital Q, and here you write it as locus of Q, and here you write it as capital Q, and here you write it as locus of Q, and here capital P, and then switch off the ortho mode, caps lock, type P dash. So you mark this as P and you mark this as Q and this as Q dash, and then here you mark this as Q1, you mark this as Q1, and this will going to become Q1 dash, and this as Q2 dash, and this as Q2. Once you do that, now you just come out, then go to move. So first you mark this X, so here we need to type Y. Then go to move, so move this vertical plane and this horizontal plane and this Y. Then you move this P dash and accordingly P, you take small p and you take this P here, and similarly Q dash and this as Q1 dash and this as capital Q, and move this locus of Q, and then Q2 dash, and then Q1, you have P, you have capital Q, and you have Q2, and then locus of Q. Then we don't have anything else to do because he has just asked for you to draw the projections. So now you click on VP, P dash, Q dash, Q1 dash, Q2, locus of Q. Then go to layer, make this layer as front view. Then you come down to HP, small p, Q, Q2, Q1, locus of Q, go to layer, you make this as top view. Then you just click on both P's, capital P's and both capital Q's, and go to color, change that color only to blue. Then, so this is how you will be able to complete this drawing by using AutoCAD software. And when you try to compare between these two, which is almost exactly similar to the one what you have created here, and both are going to have the same dimensions. And this is your final solution by using AutoCAD. Thank you.